Alright, you got all your french fries. And as you can see, that's bubbling. So what we're gonna do is just, I would just dump these in here, but I don't want the grease to splatter, so your next step is just God damn it! Stop!
Nothing like a good old grease fire, am I right, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about King Cobra. Now, if you don't know who King Cobra is, a bit of an overview. This is going to be quicker than most of my other ones because there isn't very much to talk about King Cobra. He's basically just like a slob who people pay online. They send DoorDash to his house to make him freak out. I don't think he's done anything like super illegal, like he's not a pedophile or anything like that. He's not, like Daniel Larson level stuff. He's just kind of eccentric and weird, and people like to fuck with him on the internet. But before we go any further into this video, if you please could subscribe. A good percentage of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel that are watching right now. So if you are watching and you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. It would really help. Anyway, let's get into the video. So that was the overview that I just told you. There isn't really much. One thing that I left out is right now people are actually crowdfunding to get a girl out, some clout chaser girl. They're trying to fly her out because I guess Cobra hasn't slept with the girl in a very, very long time. So, they're trying to get him some, and this girl's basically just using his name. I don't know what she really gets out of this except for clicks. You know what I mean? It's not very good for her image. But anyway, yeah, let's get on to the first video that I have, of King Cobra, which is him making what he describes as a wine, I believe. In the most recent video, he's basically saying that he's making an apple mead, but I just wanted to kind of preface it with this first one to give you guys sort of like context to the stuff that this guy makes on his channel. Now, you'll notice something right off the bat. This is sort of a silent film coming from King Cobra, and it has like an eerie sort of vibe to it, so I'm going to try to cut out as much as I could to make it more watchable. So homie shows off his ingredients, and it's fucking sugar, yeast nutrients. He's probably gonna add some yeast later, and A&W root beer. So this is not a proper wine at all. Nice shot there, dipshit. I love how he purposely places the camera in this position in the, beginning when he starts recording. And then it's like, fuck, dude, you just obscured the view with these soda cans. This video is basically boring as shit, but you get the idea. I'm just gonna speed to where like he pours all the shit in. But yeah, that's what he adds. He adds all that bullshit into that container and calls it wine. So that's the video, and that's not how you make wine, by the way. I mean, I'm no expert on wine making, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't fucking involve A&W root beer. Anyway, it's also a common theme for the drinks that he makes to just look like straight fucking shit water, dude. Like shit juice. I don't know how else to describe it. I mean, it just looks grotesque. In the next one, he cuts up a bunch of apples and, you know, pours apple juice. Anyway, I'll just show the video.
What up, YouTube? We're making some mead. I'm gonna start off with some of these caramel candies.
That's wild. Brother's putting the caramel candies in his mead. I have never heard of that in my life. That's just fucking stupid.
I put the rest of what was in that bag into the bottom of the jar here. Then we're gonna add some more stuff to it. Next we're gonna add, let's see here, this. We got 2 cups of sugar.
That's a lot of sugar, dude, with the caramel candies plus the 2 cups of sugar. He's adding a bunch of different sugary bullshit in there. I don't know if that's really good for the mead, plus the fresh fruit.
You want pure cane granulated sugar. There's not a whole lot left in the container. I'll just pour it all in there. Fuck it.
Imagine how nasty all that fucking sugar tastes, all the fucking candies, all the sugar he added. But he doesn't care how the fuck it tastes because he's an alcoholic.
I say fuck sick goes on, fuck the trolls. Next we're gonna add some Cinnamon Toast Crunch seasoning, the entire container of it.
Most nastiest shit I've ever seen. This guy just pulls a bunch of shit out of his pantry, throws it together with some yeast, and calls it wine or mead.
What I'm making, YouTube, is a apple mead. Like an apple cinnamon caramel mead.
If you wanted to make an apple cinnamon mead, why not use, you know, like cinnamon, you know, apple juice? He uses some of these things, and then he just throws a bunch of bullshit in it as well.
Got some local hive raw and unfiltered honey. That's what you want to use. For our mead, just dump the entire fucking thing of honey in there.
This guy's philosophy so far seems like it's fuck it, just throw everything, all of it, just throw it all in.
Mead is basically a honey wine. One second.
So yeah, basically that's what he does. And then he also adds yeast and like this yeast nutrient bullshit. I'm gonna skip that part because I'm sure you get it, and I'm just gonna show him mixing it all together.
Make this video quick and short. So I'm gonna take all the apple, that cinnamon, and that honey and everything in there and just kind of, yeah, there we go.
Nothing about this video was short. I had to edit out a bunch of useless bullshit. By the way, I forgot to mention, he also adds fresh apples somewhere in between there. Now, adding fresh fruit to mead is something that people normally do, but they don't usually add it in the first stage because it's such a long fermentation process.
Not much.
I've been so focused on this nasty bullshit that I forgot to mention the Sonic G Fuel in the corner.
A little bit of room with the top, so it's got room to burp. Last time I made this, I didn't add yeast nutrient to it, but it still turned out good. Beautiful, YouTube.
That is not beautiful. That looks like shit juice. Homie took, the phrase toilet wine literally.
Now we're gonna add to the lid. Put it nice and tight. Then I'm gonna fill this airlock up to the line right there with some cold water. Perfect.
It takes so long for this guy to do anything. You would think he's actually doing something productive with the amount of time he's wasting on this bullshit, but no, he's making shit juice.
There's a crack in this lid, so I'm gonna add some tape around it just to be safe.
Now this next part was like 1/3 of the video, so I'm gonna leave some parts in, but he basically sits there for I might speed it up actually, I think that's what I'll do. He basically sits there for a while, fumbling with this tape. He can't get it unstuck. So it's like 1/3 of the video of him trying to peel back some blue tape.
Where's the starting line? There it is.
Yes, that whole time he's fumbling with tape. So imagine how long that is. I sped it up about 2 times speed. So this guy's just sitting there like a majority of his video. So boring, just straight up peeling this blue tape back. Where's the starting line? You know what I mean? So yeah, he basically tapes it up and then sticks it in his cabinet.
Now I'll take you on a journey. Right there. Let that ferment and do its thing. All them caramels in the bottom are gonna dissolve.
You can't tell me that don't look like straight poop juice. Leave in the comments poop juice, hashtag poop juice, hashtag poop juice all the way.
Yeast nutrient. And the yeast nutrient's not going to affect the taste of it, YouTube. It's just...
Whoa, damn, bruh. You jump scared me. You gotta watch out. You gotta warn me before you just pop up like that, dude.
There to give the yeast a boost and a head start and extra goodness for it. But yeah, you give that about 2 weeks, and then after 12 days, you strain all that liquid into a clean jar. And then let it age for 2 weeks, and you'll have yourself some really good apple mead. Yes, sir. Those caramels will dissolve into that and make it really nice. Whoop.
So that's the video. This guy basically looks how you would expect, hat and all. He's got the full lolcow get up going on. Basically that's the video. I would really appreciate it if you'd leave a like, if you'd comment, if you subscribed. Super close to 500 subscribers. Hopefully I'll have a live stream tomorrow. It might be a little bit later, it might be a little bit earlier, depending on the time that we hit 500, because I want to live stream that exact moment. So I'm gonna kind of feel it out. and we'll see. But hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, I'll see you in the next one. And if you didn't, you can just go watch somebody else, I guess.